StarDeath deciding to stick to that Caspian as opposed to going back to his Sentinel pick. I like that. I mean, he's got the SIGs. He's basically got some of the best SIGs in the game to try and mitigate what Emperor wants to do with his bow and stuff like that. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing what he can do here. I would expect that if he drops a game pretty handily, that he'll jump back to his Sentinel pick. Very even start to game one here.
Emperor trying to look for some damage, but StarDeath is playing very carefully. He's getting a lot of damage on the Emperor right now, and Emperor is doing a lot of dash movements, trying to get out of StarDeath's pressure threshold because of what he was just put down on.
We're going to see I think we're going to see a very different set to what we just watched. A little bit slower, a little bit more tactical, a little bit more patient than the last set.
But then again, you got to also realize we are playing in the Brazilian region right now, and that is a completely different ball game than say EU or NA. EU is more than happy to run a game for a longer amount of time. We've seen some pretty slow games from EU. We've seen some pretty slow games from NA with some stall tactics. But these guys, when they slow down, it's still in your face.
Yeah, when they still slow down, it's still fast. Ooh, StarDeath almost didn't have the options and almost just sunk down. StarDeath trying to... I think what StarDeath needs to do is he has to look for these SIGs at this point because Emperor is not going in the air, allowing him to hit those recoveries very often here. And he gets caught with a neutral air and stock 1 going to Emperor. StarDeath just kind of dancing around, trying to find an opening, trying to find a SIG or a recovery or anything like that. Hasn't been able to find one. Does get the grounded recovery right there at the end. And dead even game still.
All right. It looks like StarDeath trying to read the anti-air option. Emperor looking for the downlight maybe? Nope. Side light for the close option. StarDeath. Looking for the side sig, not going to connect.
Oh, nice gravity cancel neutral sig to get that damage lead right back. Big plays from StarDeath.
Ooh, nice chase dodge off the side to get that speed dodge reverse side air.
Really well done. That was really, really well done to get that stock. And StarDeath has now given himself a pretty decent lead. Ooh. Tried to go for the Gimp, decided to stop, look for the D-Sig, missed, and now moved to Gauntlets. Just trying to build up that damage lead. Oh!
Ooh, dedicated chase down in the neutral air, catching Emperor off on the bottom. That's going to be a 2-0 in favor of StarDeath. Emperor getting taken down in game number 1.
That was a great play.
Real exciting now.
Just looking back at some of these, like this right here, that was just really smart, as opposed to going for that momentum dodge into the side air rather than just dropping down and going for a nair. The nair probably wouldn't have killed. The side air bounced him off and sent him down. It was really smart of Emperor. We're going back to Mammoth. We're going to see, or Emperor, StarDeath rather, we're going to see if StarDeath can do the same thing and try and take game 2 here, which would give him a very commanding lead, or if Emperor can pull this one back.
All right, Emperor and StarDeath going at it right now, just close to the chest, like right in each other's faces, fighting it out right now. Fisticuffs, using different weapons, doing everything to try to build up all this damage onto each other. Emperor looking for that bow. He's found it, and that's going to be his strong point right now, as he looks for a lot of big damage, a lot of big strings, and tries to follow up with that neutral light. Nice reset on the backdash.
Very smart from Emperor. He hit one, and then he backed off and hit it again on the backdash. But just as we say that, StarDeath hitting the the bread and butter combo on the gauntlets into a side sig to take the first stock. These players are just so good. They know their weapons and they know their options to a T, and it's been working. Ooh. StarDeath on those gauntlets. We haven't seen his gauntlets as much, but what we have seen has looked pretty good.
Emperor getting a nice side air onto StarDeath, trying to confirm that kill on StarDeath on the left side, getting the recovery. That's going to do it off the top, just barely, but Emperor just finding that equalization between the stocks is going to give him a good footing to make a prepared run back through this and take the lead back from StarDeath. He needs to find that catalyst that will allow him to come back against StarDeath like he did in Game 4 against Fiend. StarDeath is a little bit of a different beast than Fiend is, and Emperor's approach has to be a little different, but he is making the most of this approach back. He is approaching the red. It's going to be a little bit of a difficult time cut for him coming back. He's going to lose the bow as well, but StarDeath is going to be giving up that gauntlet pickup for the Katars, and Emperor finding the sword is going to possibly be able to make something work off a downlight conversion maybe, but he has been getting pushed around by StarDeath this time around, and it might be a little bit of, I don't know, retaliation for what happened in the regional qualifier in this exact place.
Yeah, it's starting to look more and more like StarDeath has kind of got a read on Emperor, and Emperor just isn't finding the options anymore like he was finding before. It could also be the emotional letdown of that finals for Emperor, but StarDeath has just been playing really, really well, and Emperor has just been making uncharacteristic mistakes.
StarDeath trying to finish off this last stock of Emperor. He's doing a good job extending his second stock. He's not even quite in the red yet, although that's going to put him there. That single side light. The side sig coming out from StarDeath, going for the ground pound, not going to connect. Empire trying to punish, but not able to, and that's going to be game number 2 going for StarDeath, and that is 2-0 already.
That was that was really, really well done. He timed it perfectly, hit the nair, knew that he had no choice but to go around him, quickly turned around. Sarah, Katars off edge are really scary. And that's exactly what happened. 2-0 in the way of StarDeath, and now Emperor has a mountain to climb to get back into this set. So he's decided to change his skin.
Ooh. Oh, you know, mindset's everything in Koji skins. This is his I was gonna say Ultra Instinct, but that's like, I don't know if that's gonna make any sense, at least unless he starts dodging literally everything that comes out from StarDeath. But you know, we'll see how it goes. Emperor and StarDeath going at it right now. StarDeath on the cusp of taking down the losers finals and getting his revenge onto Emperor. Can he succeed? Can he complete his revenge?
Oh, absolutely. The way he's playing, like, he's just not missing a lot of stuff. He's playing calculated, he's playing smart, and he's going for the jugular when he knows he can get a kill. And he's already started this off with a lead. Oh, big plays from StarDeath. Hasn't even been touched. Gravity cancel side sig.
Is this going to be a perfect stock? It might be.
Ooh.
And there's a recovery, not quite looking for the kill. Neutral stick coming out. Emperor looking for a hit, at least. There's the hit. Unfortunately, no perfect stock anymore, but StarDeath doesn't even deter him for a second. Getting a side air off the map. Emperor cannot touch. That's going to be it.
That was crazy. What a start for StarDeath. Emperor has such a mountain to climb. He's down 2-0. He's down 1 full stock. And it's his final game if he doesn't win this. And StarDeath is just not stopping. Went in another.
Is looking really strong right now.
Another combo. Into gauntlets now.
Oh!
Emperor with a little bit of a misinput into a ground pound.
I hope that was a misinput.
Not quite killing.
He's got bow. Looking for the down sig or the down light.
And this is where he needs to come back, his bow.
He's already been lapped in damage, though. It's going to be a long way for him to come back. Started looking for the kill option. The side stick coming out. Possibly there it is, but he's got to get read out by Emperor, and that's going to be the avoidance play, the retaliation all in one. And StarDeath looking for an approach vector as he continues to try to find a kill option. But Emperor seems like he's coming back just a little bit. There's the kill. Nice plays from Emperor.
Big play from Emperor. Now he's still basically down a whole stock, but he can pull this off at this point. It's a psychological thing. When you're down 2 stocks, even if they're in the red and they're 1 hit away, it's like, oh, there's no way. But if you're only down 1 stock, there's a chance. You feel like there's a chance you can make it back. Big ground pound.
And that is still a full stock up StarDeath. With all the effort Emperor's been putting in, he still can't quite come back. He's going to have to do a long journey of bringing 2 stocks to head in order to just stay alive in the tournament. StarDeath up 2-0 already. Emperor trying his hardest to stay in this tournament, staying at least in contention for that grand finals.
What StarDeath is doing, though, he's ahead in the game, but he's still approaching Emperor when he doesn't need to, and it's causing Emperor to get hits off and try and shrink this lead. Big side sig. Emperor
and that's it.
Weapon toss. Is it over? Not quite.
Oh, that neutral layer almost caused Emperor to lose all his momentum towards the wall, but it doesn't matter. The ground pound from StarDeath. That's a 3-0 in the set. StarDeath taking that revenge for himself. Emperor is out.